All right, we're going to give everybody just a second to hop on and watch if anybody's wanting to do that. And I'm gonna get things set up here. The way it works is Facebook on mobile doesn't let me see comments, so I've got to log on my laptop so I can see anybody if they make any comments and I can respond. So let's see. So we're gonna on your timeline. There we go. Marisol is sharing it, so looks like we have somebody watching. It might just be me. All right, so we'll get started in just a second. Let's see. All right. Members page, good. There we go. Nope. All right. Good. All right, so now I can see. So I put it out there that we were going to be doing a Facebook Live video, and so I was reading an article on this really interesting topic, and it got me thinking about a lot of things, and it's something that I wanted to share with you guys. And martial arts has taught me a number of important things, several important things, and one thing that it's taught me is the need to constantly seek improvement, whether it's how to do a proper technique or how to be a better parent. I'm always looking for ways to do better with what and how I teach. I'm going to move this just a second. So I'm always striving to do better with what and how I teach, how I run my school, how I can effectively help kids become good adults someday. And as a parent, of course, that goes along with it. That includes helping my son develop into an adult who's a good person, right? Now, in nearly every class, we spend a moment talking about a particular word or theme, introducing ideas to help kids understand respect, courtesy, self-control, and kindness. And these are all ideally normal byproducts of training in the martial arts. But these little moments in class where we talk about these ideas help to kind of underscore and make obvious these important values. But one other thing that helps kids develop such positive behavior is modeling that behavior. Hey, Misty Willis. Hey, Kathy Willis. I know you guys. So, modeling that behavior that we want to see in kids. So if our children see us acting with courtesy, then they're more likely to act with courtesy as well. And of course, they still need to be taught and reminded those things, but it's good for them to see those things in action. So with all that in mind, right, this idea of constantly seeking to improve and of modeling positive behavior, I got thinking about my own son. And I got thinking about, other parents and the parents that I know through the martial arts and their kids, working with their kids, that sort of thing. And I read this article, and it was really, really interesting. And it talked about the 6 words that your kids want to hear. So these guys, Bruce Brown and Rob Miller, they own a company called Proactive Coaching, and they did a 30-year-long survey. They asked kids and successful college athletes and all these different people what it was that they wanted to hear from their parents. Now, incidentally, the thing that they hated the worst was the drive home with their parents, because they'd hear a lot of analyzing about their game or whatever. But the 6 words that every kid wanted to hear was, "I love to watch you play." And so even if your child's not into a sport, you could modify it, right? "I love to watch you practice." That's equally suitable, whether it's karate or music lessons or anything like that. "I love to watch you practice," or "I love to watch you play." And it's so important because it reminds kids of their value and your interest in them. All right, so that last part is such a big thing to me. It reminds the kids that you're so you are interested in what they're doing and that you're present for them. So having structure and routine and discipline are also very important for children, but so too are love and kindness and affection and play. So if you've never used these 6 words, I should say, if you've never used these 6 words, if you haven't used them lately, then use them. Hey, Bobby Stone, Mr. Stone, how are you doing today? So I encourage you to use those 6 words. Simple. I love to watch you practice, or I love to watch you play. I also read an article from today, and it was an article that was actually about this topic, and they mentioned the Notre Dame coach, Brian Kelly. And he once said that he believed that the key to his football players' success was having this sort of support structure where they knew that they would always be there for each other, whether or not they won or lost. And so if you think of your family as a team, right, then your child learns that you're there for them regardless if they win or lose. And those 6 simple words tell them that, right? And they may just be words, but it's the act of saying those words. It's the act of affirming your child and that sort of thing. It models that behavior of kindness and support, and it builds bonding. So that's it for now. It's super simple. It's a short Facebook video. Of course, it's 6 simple words. I love to watch you practice. Again, I encourage you to use them with your kids if you're not already doing so, and see what happens. If you thought this video was useful, if it was interesting, it was just a nice reminder, then please like, comment, or share with someone that you think might like it as well. That's it for now. I'll see you next time.